As Miss USA, I've gone to heights and places I can only dream of, creating incredible moments to inspire and make a difference. It's more than a crown and a sash. It's been my chance to soar. Now it's time to see who has what it takes to be the next Miss USA. Who has that fire inside her? Miss USA 2022. Let's burn.
Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Tahoe, Nevada, the 2022 Miss USA Preliminary Competition. Here are the 2022 Miss USA contestants.
Missouri. Kiefer, Nebraska. Summer Kepler, Nevada. Camilla Sacco, New Hampshire. Alexandra Lockman, New Jersey. Suzanne Perez, New Mexico. Heather Nunez, New York. Morgan Romano, North Carolina. Sonoa LaRock, North Dakota. Sarah Carroll, Ohio. Ashley Earhart, Oklahoma. Ariel Freitag, Oregon. Billy Larry Owens, Pennsylvania. Elaine Collado, Rhode Island. Mita Bonsley, South Carolina. Shania Knudsen, South Dakota. Emily Settle, Tennessee. Arbity Gabriel, Texas. Elizabeth Bradley Gondara, Utah. Kelsey Galanka, Vermont. Kaylee Horvath, Virginia. Christian Leonard, West Virginia. Hollis Brown, Wisconsin. Morgan McNally, Wyoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome FYI's lifestyle host, a member of the Barrett Jackson Live broadcast team, and the host of Revved Up, Christian Murphy.
Wow, wow, wow. How about that? Not too bad, right? That, my friends, that was just a little taste. And so I hope you enjoyed it, but there is plenty more to come. Welcome, hello, and everyone. Welcome to the Miss USA preliminary competition. This is a really, really important night. I can feel the energy here, guys. Huh? There it is. I am so happy to be a part of all things Miss USA this year and to do it here in the wonderful Reno Tahoe, Nevada. It's a dynamic city and destination, and I cannot wait to get to know it even better. Our thanks to Reno Tahoe for welcoming everyone from Miss USA. Tonight, the 51 Miss USA contestants, well, they are ready to go. They look fantastic in their opening number dresses. But I've got one question for all of you. Are you ready to go? I'm going to need something a little more than that from my co-host. Are you ready to go? There it is. Now let me introduce you to someone who brings impeccable style to every look. My beautiful, accomplished, amazing co-host, the lovely and talented Miss USA 2021, Elle Smith.
Well, don't you look handsome tonight?
Well, thank you very much. Who are you wearing?
Giovanni, of course.
Giovanni, thank you very much. Now, Elle, we are off to an incredible start. I've got the crowd warmed up here. I think they are more excited to see you up here rather than me, who they've never, ever seen before. Anyway, it is going to be a wonderful night, folks. And what I want to know, really, on a night like this, you've been through all of this and you've had a wonderful year. What are you thinking in this moment right now? What are the girls backstage there thinking?
There's definitely nerves and excitement, but they're ready. You know, they've worked diligently to get to the Miss USA stage. I've got to hang out with this class this week. They're incredible, they're fun, they're intelligent, so they're ready tonight.
Tell me a little bit about your year. You've had an amazing year. You're a wonderful, wonderful role model. Tell me about some of the things that you've experienced and what do you feel about sort of moving on to the next phase and handing this off to someone else?
It's been an absolute amazing year to be the first Miss USA under Crystal Stewart and to be under her amazing leadership. Yes. Applause. But it's an honor. I've grown so much. I'm not the same woman that I was when I stood on this stage almost a year ago. But it is a little bittersweet. I don't know if I'm ready, but
I got you.
Now, it really is an important step in the competition because it's the first opportunity for the contestants to make an impression on the judges. Tonight is about fitness and glam. First, we'll see all the contestants in swimsuits from Kittenish. This part of the competition counts for 1/3 of the score. Next up, they'll shift into elegance for the evening gown competition presented by Giovanni, my favorite portion of the competition. That's another 1/3 of the score.
And the remaining 1/3 of each contestant's score will be from the interviews. They've been grilled all week by these jolly judges, tough as they are. Now, the bottom line is the contestants will be bringing their best tonight. Let me tell you, this is real. This is competition. This is going to be intense. Each trying to get a coveted spot, well, in the top 16.
Christian, it's sort of like going from macro to micro. If you know, you know. Huh? Huh? There you go. There you go. It's going to be a great night of preliminary competition.
One of the top 16 positions will go to a fan favourite that you, all of you, can help make happen. All you need to do is make sure you cast your vote before the end of voting on Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern. What are you going to do? Thank you very much.
We are thrilled to be one of the special events held in Reno Tahoe. When it comes to iconic events, Reno Tahoe takes it to a whole new level with an extensive special events season. With plenty of adventure and sports options, local food, art, and cultural celebrations, Reno Tahoe is the place to be. Take a look.
Thank you, everyone, in this thriving Nevada community. Let's meet the group who will make all of the tough decisions tonight. Our judges, just down here at the front of the room. Kaylee Sanders Helmick is a fashion, jewellery and style guide for television and red carpet events. She was also Miss Teen USA in 1995. Kaylee Sanders Helmick.
Bob Hartnagel is a public affairs consultant for legislators and universities. He has degrees in communication studies and international relations. Bob Hartnagel.
Now, this one is very special to me, Tanya Meme. She's a producer, an executive producer, an actress, I should say, an inspirational speaker, an Emmy-nominated TV host, and she was a star of Sell This House on FYI, My Network, and A&E Network. And, by the way, she was Miss Canada. Tanya Meme!
Celebrity makeup artist Alan Aponte is the go-to expert for all things beauty. His work is seen on the red carpet and in magazines. Alan is dedicated to mentoring and helping the next generation of beauty experts within the Latinx community. Alan Aponte.
Fresh from New York as a special guest correspondent for Extra. It's Miss Teen USA 2019, Kaylee Garris. Now, Kaylee graced the covers. Thank you. More applause is great. She graced the covers of Essence and Oprah magazines during her year as Miss Teen USA. Kaylee Garris. There's so much talent, expertise, and beauty in this room, and that is just the judges and, of course, you, Elle.
Well, thank you.
Judges, you have a very, very challenging job tonight, so let's put you back to work. Now, as a reminder, the contestants were encouraged to promote themselves and the competition in their local communities, giving them the opportunity to select a spot in the preliminary competition order. Now, so for tonight, the competitions will not necessarily be in alphabetical order, which I'm sure you're used to seeing. That's going to shake things up a bit, I think, Elle.
It does a little bit, but this is pageantry reimagined.
I like it. I love it. I love it. I love everything Crystal does. Anyway, tonight, these influencers and industry leaders will cast their vote in the swimsuit and evening competitions. Their scores will determine who moves on to competition in Monday night's live and exclusive broadcast on FYI and streaming on Hulu.
So let's kick off tonight's first preliminary competition with the contestants in swimsuits from our official swimsuit sponsor, Kittenish. Alabama! 22-year-old Caitlin plans to use business administration and music industry studies to become an artist and repertoire manager for a major record label. She's an adventurer who has gone scuba diving in shark-infested waters in Fiji and ridden a camel through the Sahara Desert in Morocco. Alabama.
Alaska. Courtney is a 28-year-old travel and tour director who studied environmental and society with a concentration in geology. Whitewater rafting, rock climbing, and trail running are some of her favourite outdoor passions, along with international travel and making others laugh with corny jokes. Alaska.
Arizona. Isabel is studying to become a doctor of physical therapy. She hopes to continue her efforts helping the visually impaired. This 28-year-old has a background in marketing and communications. She's a game show host and brown belt in Taekwondo. Arizona.
Washington. 22-year-old Marzi works in social media marketing and analytics. She studied political science at Seattle University. She looks forward to interviewing leaders from across the country for her talk show, Pursuing Leadership. Marzi experienced living in London and she is fluent in American Sign Language. Washington.
Arkansas. 22-year-old Riley wants to be a buyer for a major retailer. She studies apparel, merchandising, and product development at the University of Arkansas. Riley is a model and advocate who wants to create a sustainable fashion line. Arkansas.
California. Tiffany is a 26-year-old professional dancer, choreographer, and model working towards a graduate degree in nutrition. She also has her cosmetology license. Tiffany lifts up student athletes through fundraising and involvement in sports camps. California.
Colorado. 22-year-old Alexis is a top-producing real estate agent in her brokerage. She studied journalism and political science at the University of Northern Colorado. Alexis loves high-intensity workout classes and searching for thrift store bargains. Colorado.
Connecticut. Cynthia is a 23-year-old human resources senior generalist at an asset management firm. She has a graduate degree in industrial organizational psychology. Cynthia is a silver-level competitive ballroom dancer, and she speaks 3 languages. Connecticut.
Delaware. 22-year-old Grace wants to combine her love of basketball and legal advocacy. Grace graduated from Villanova University, where she played Division I basketball. She is now a law student at the University of Pennsylvania. Grace has lived and traveled in Europe and walked in New York Fashion Week. Delaware.
District of Columbia. Faith is a Broadway and entertainment manager. She is a talented vocalist who founded an award-winning a cappella group and co-produced a top 10 gospel Billboard song. Faith is 23 years old and enjoys makeup artistry. District of Columbia.
Let's hear it for our first group of contestants. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Washington, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, and District of Columbia. Thank you, ladies. Now, let's keep this swimsuit competition going. Christian, who's next?
Let's meet Georgia. Holly is 26 years old and a marketing and branding professional who wants to own and operate sustainable and socially responsible fashion company. She also models and is a singer, songwriter, and author working on her second book. Georgia.
Hawaii. 28-year-old Kiana works in the construction and engineering industry as a licensed civil engineer. She wants to inspire young women to pursue STEM careers. Kiana is a former track and field athlete who enjoys strength training and creating recipes. Hawaii.
It's getting loud in here, El.
It is.
Idaho. Jordana is a research coordinator with a biology degree from Washington State University. She's 27 years old and is shattering STEM stereotypes. Beyond science competitions, Jordana enjoys snowboarding and being part of a sixth-generation family farm. Idaho!
Illinois. 25-year-old Angel is the director of a medical aesthetics spa. Along with her desire to promote positive self-image and confidence in others, Angel excels at makeup artistry. She's a mom to 4 Pomeranian puppies and a talented shower singer. Illinois.
Indiana. Samantha is a marketing specialist and entrepreneur. She's 27 years old and a certified life coach. Samantha is a professional dancer with training in ballet, and she was an NFL cheerleader. She spends time leading group fitness classes and being a youth mentor. Indiana.
Iowa. 25-year-old Randy is a kinesiology graduate from Iowa State University, where she played Division I college softball. She plans to pursue a physical therapy job and get certified in pediatric yoga. She enjoys being outdoors and is learning to play the ukulele. Iowa.
Kansas. Elise is 23 years old and is a freelance journalist and wants to become a full-time sports reporter and anchor. She studied journalism at the University of Kansas. Elise loves tapping into her creative side as a visual storyteller and making the perfect chocolate cake. Kansas!
Kentucky. Lizzie is a model, actress, and real estate investor. She's 23 years old and bought her first 12-unit apartment building at age 20. Lizzie is into extreme hiking and adventure sports and hopes to one day put her skills to use starring in an action film. Kentucky.
Louisiana. KT is 22 years old and plans to become a chiropractic doctor. She is currently a chiropractic and holistic care assistant. Well, she graduated with a biology degree from Mississippi College. KT loves the mountains, becoming a master gardener and the sweetness of the honey she harvests as a beekeeper. Louisiana.
Maine. 23-year-old Elizabeth is a Dean's List student in biochemistry at Husson University. Her goal is to become a trauma surgeon and continue working with veterans. She makes time for hiking, cooking, and taking care of her many, many houseplants. Maine.
Elle, shall we bring back our second group of contestants back onto the stage?
I think we should.
Let's hear it, guys! Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine.
Continuing with our preliminary swimsuit competition, here is Maryland. Kaylee is a 23-year-old communications student and wine enthusiast. Already a certified sommelier, she wants to be one of the youngest women to pass the rigorous Master Sommelier exams. Kaylee enjoys travel and expanding her cultural knowledge. Maryland.
Massachusetts. 27-year-old Scarlett is an imaging research specialist. She graduated with a communications degree from Fitchburg State University. Scarlett speaks to ESL students about her experience as an immigrant and learning English. She hopes to move to Los Angeles or New York to continue content for her YouTube channel. Massachusetts.
Michigan. Aria is 23 years old and has been accepted into medical school. She has a degree in neuroscience from the University of Michigan. Aria teaches yoga, meditation, and self-defense to victims of human trafficking through her non-profit Project Empower. She seeks to combine integrative medicine and yoga therapy on a global level. She likes adventure sports and world travel. Michigan.
Minnesota. 24-year-old Madeline is a diagnostic medical sonographer. She passed all her required board exams on the first try. Madeline enjoys a variety of endeavors from swing dancing to motorcycling and camping. She wants to own a treehouse as a rental property. Minnesota.
Mississippi. Haley is an accomplished equestrian. She graduated debt-free and at the top of her class at the University of Southern Mississippi by training and selling horses. Haley is 23 years old and is a wedding planner and event coordinator. She also models and is an actress. Mississippi.
Florida. 28-year-old Taylor is a proponent for children's education and health. Currently an educator with the Seminole Tribe of Florida, she holds a bachelor's degree in elementary education. Taylor loves being outside on her family's ranch, doing water sports and country line dancing. Florida!
Missouri. 28-year-old Michaela is a sports anchor and news reporter. She played Division I college basketball and is a former professional athlete. Michaela studied communications and PR and has a master's degree in criminal justice, law, and administration. She's an international traveler, published writer, and she's an avid Yelp and Google reviewer. Missouri.
Montana. 25-year-old Heather Lee is a lawyer and founder of Crypto Attorneys. In addition to her work in the cryptocurrency and NFT space, she is a lifestyle TV personality. Heather Lee is a former barrel racer and has been an NFL cheerleader. Montana.
Nebraska. Natalie is an attorney and wants to start a venture capital fund committed to investing in female-owned businesses. She is 27 years old and intern at the Supreme Court of the United States. She's trained in classical ballet and enjoys wake surfing and wakeboarding. Nebraska.
Nevada. 20-year-old Summer is an aviation student and wants to become a commercial pilot. She is a published author who loves to travel and recently visited China. Summer was a competitive dancer and cheerleader. Nevada. Returning to the stage now is our third group of contestants. Elle, let's give it a big round of applause. Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Florida, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, and Nevada.
Moving on with the next group, it's New Hampshire. Camila is a 27-year-old nutritionist and health information management specialist. As a certified nutrition coach, she wants to share a holistic approach to healthy eating. Camila likes tending to her spring garden, playing beach volleyball, and surfing in Puerto Rico. New Hampshire.
New Jersey. 26-year-old Alexandra has degrees in marketing and fashion business. She's the digital marketing manager for a Fortune 500 company. Alexandra interned with several fashion magazines. She's a first-generation Ukrainian-American and speaks Russian and enjoys running and boxing. New Jersey.
New Mexico. Suzanne is 25 years old and completing her master's degree in speech-language pathology. She graduated with top honors from Cal State Fullerton, where she studied communication sciences and disorders. Suzanne plays several musical instruments and likes cooking traditional Filipino dishes. New Mexico.
New York. Heather is 26 years old, I should say, and pursuing a career in law enforcement. She has an honors degree in criminal justice with a minor in cybercrime. Heather works as a case manager assisting the homeless. She enjoys karate, meditation, and writing poetry. New York.
North Carolina. Morgan is a chemical engineer who plans to attend law school and become a patent attorney. She's 24 years old and has many years of classical ballet training. Morgan describes herself as an amateur baker and she enjoys spoiling her rescue cats. North Carolina.
North Dakota. 25-year-old Sanoa graduated from Harvard University with a degree in human evolutionary biology. She is a grant financial analyst. Sanoa has been honored for her advocacy for Native youth. She sews, takes part in powwow dancing, and coaches high school track. North Dakota.
Ohio. Sircora is 23 years old and is a full-time model with training in improv and voice acting. She has a marketing degree and hopes to own her own modeling agency. Sircora served as a volunteer teacher while studying abroad in Jamaica. She likes trying new foods and amusement parks. Ohio.
Oklahoma. 25-year-old Ashley is a former collegiate track athlete. She works as a community family advisor in student services and is involved in mental health advocacy. Ashley is a dancer for the Oklahoma City Thunder and is a podcast creator and host. She is proud of her African name, Ajibana Abiwa, and her Ghanaian heritage.
Oregon. Ariel is 28 years old, student pilot training for a career in aviation. She is also a certified nursing assistant and caregiver. Ariel was honored as Grand Marshal for her many years of volunteering. She enjoys travel, golf, and being invited to Hollywood award shows. Oregon.
Pennsylvania. 26-year-old Billy Legrand attended Syracuse University and has a degree in broadcast and digital journalism. She likes interviewing people and wants to have her own morning talk show. Billy LeRae is a model and ambassador for girls' empowerment. Pennsylvania.
Getting one more look as this group as they join us back on stage. New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, and Pennsylvania. Christian, who's up in the final group?
Let's meet Rhode Island. Elaine is an actress and aspiring screenplay writer who studied acting at the New York Film Academy. She is 27 and is a founder and director of a non-profit organization that helps the homeless. Elaine does cartoon voiceovers and likes snowboarding, hip-hop, dance, and basketball. Rhode Island.
South Carolina. Mira is 26 years old and is a multimedia journalist who speaks 5 languages. She is a literacy advocate and enjoys horseback riding, playing the piano, and fishing. Mira says she once caught a 40-pound catfish with her bare hands. South Carolina.
South Dakota. 21-year-old Shania is using her entrepreneurial studies as a small business owner. She's a florist and wedding associate. In addition to skills in flower design, Shania wants to become a certified fitness instructor and teach hot yoga, bar, and cycling. South Dakota.
Tennessee. Emily has a Bachelor of Science degree in nutrition and works as a registered dietitian. She is 26 years old and is trained in classical ballet. Emily is a travel enthusiast and studied abroad. She plans to travel to all 7 continents. Next on the list is Antarctica to check out the penguins. Tennessee.
Texas. Bunny is a 28-year-old fashion designer and model. She continues to expand her eco-friendly clothing line on a global scale. She designed and created many of her fashions for the competition. Bunny is an adventurer who went swimming with whale sharks and backpacked solo for 2 months in Southeast Asia. Texas.
Utah. 28-year-old Elizabeth is an aspiring international recording artist. She is classically trained in opera and looking to be a triple threat as a singer, dancer, and film actress. She's worked on special government contracts. Elizabeth also grew up as a missionary in Mexico and Kenya and is dedicated to philanthropy work. Utah.
Vermont. Kelsey is a registered nurse working in neonatal intensive care. She earned multiple academic honors at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, graduating summa cum laude. Kelsey is 23 and likes travel, Pilates, and tennis.
Virginia. Kaylee is 23 years old and is a firefighter and EMT. She is studying to become a registered nurse and wants to work in a pediatric emergency room. Kaylee logs a lot of miles in her indoor spinning classes. She also enjoys hiking and learning Star Wars trivia. Virginia.
West Virginia. Christian is a 26-year-old grant writer and entrepreneur. She authored a book that has shipped to 35 countries. Christian received the Diana Award, the highest honor a young person can receive for social action or humanitarian work. She endures outdoor sports and creating custom art pieces. West Virginia.
Wisconsin. 26-year-old Hollis works in partner strategy and management for the Milwaukee Bucks. Her award-winning podcast about women in the sports industry reached more than 20 countries in its first year. Hollis is a trained dancer. She likes hot yoga and kickboxing and solving escape rooms. Wisconsin.
Wyoming. Morgan works in the agricultural technology field as a regional marketing specialist for North America and the Asia Pacific regions. She finds joy in cultivating a garden and growing food that she donates to her community. Morgan lives on a small ranch with more than 30 rescued animals. Wyoming! And now, ladies, if you'll take one more walk, please. And ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause. Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming.
And that is how you do it. An incredible night of swimsuit modeling from all 51 contestants.
You can tell from the profiles that Ellen and I shared that this is a smart, an incredibly smart and ambitious group of individuals who clearly dedicate themselves to wellness and fitness.
Absolutely. That took fit to the next level. And they all look spectacular in their swimsuits from Kittenish, the official swimsuit sponsor for Miss USA. For me, having a friend to keep me on track with my workouts helps. Kittenish is like that friend you can always count on when you want to keep your fashion on track. Here's more.
Kittenish is just supposed to make you immediately feel good and just smile. It is about being flirty, silly, whether you're going out with your girlfriends and you want the cutest little dress, a date night, or rocking, a bikini on the beach. Kittenish is a lifestyle.
Thank you to our official swimsuit sponsor, Kittenish, who believes when you look good, you feel good, which makes beauty and confidence shine through.
Now, recently, all of our Miss USA contestants, they were treated to an incredible luxury experience and retreat at the beautiful Nizak Resort and Spa in Cancun, Mexico.
The Miss USA contestants jetted off to a unique once-in-a-lifetime event in beautiful Cancun, Mexico, at the luxurious Nizuk Resort and Spa. The gracious staff at Nizuk opened their gates to a paradise like no other, so the contestants could meet each other for the first time and size up the competition. And anytime the Miss USA contestants are in the house, it's always a picture-perfect moment. The looks, the poses, the attitude, beautiful confidence in action. Then it was time to get to work as the contestants took time to glam up for their official competition headshots. Hair and makeup styling by Kiss and Makeup, so everyone looked and felt their very best. And makeup products from Senegens. Next, it was all about putting the best face forward, as each contestant made the most of her time in front of the camera. And it's no secret how much time it can take to get the perfect pic. But Miss USA Elle Smith can show everyone how it's really done. Elle is always making a splash. Her style and smile are unmatched. And that's definitely showcased at this lavish and exotic resort. Of course, when in paradise, there's always time for the contestants to relax and enjoy. Pool time, crystal clear waters, captivating sights and sounds, events and parties, breathtaking sunsets, and lavish dinner parties on the beach. So much to see and do at the award-winning luxury Nizook Resort and Spa. The Miss USA Retreat, an experience to remember forever.
The Nizook Resort and Spa is as inviting as it looks. This award-winning resort is pretty close to paradise. In addition to the wonderful amenities, it was a great chance for the 2022 class to come together and enjoy fun in the sun and water and continue to forge the bonds that this experience creates. Thank you to the Nizook Resort and Spa.
Now, all the contestants arrived here in Reno Tahoe earlier in the week, and they're staying here at the incredible Grand Sierra Resort. Now, Elle, did you know that there's a bowling centre here? Mm-hmm. Did you also know that they have axe throwing? Uh-huh. Well, I would be careful not to confuse the two of them,
True,
if
very
you don't
true.
mind. And, of course, fabulous dining, gaming, and world-class entertainment like the Elle and Christian show. No, just joking.
That was a good joke.
Okay, let's go.
7 out of 10.
As you can see, there is something for everyone to see and do here at the Grand Sierra Resort. It's absolutely wonderful. Now, while you're in the Grand Sierra Resort, be sure to check out the Royal Expo, located in the Crystal Ballroom. It's open from 12 to 5 every day. You'll be able to shop with some of our amazing sponsors, including Senegence Cosmetics, Giovanni Fashions, You Love That, and many, many more. Now, Elle, coming up, we'll get to our final category in tonight's preliminary final competition. And I'm always impressed with the incredible drive and dedication it takes to get to this level, and you know what it takes. And learning a bit about each contestant earlier, well, it's remarkable that there are so many full-time students, professionals, advocates. They just do, so much. How do you balance that sort of pageant life, school, full-time jobs, prepping for this high-level national competition? How do you do it all?
It's not easy. It is definitely not easy, but it's time management, and also having people that are going to support you. I couldn't have done it without my family. I know these girls couldn't do it without all of you, so that helps a lot.
Now, quite obviously, your hard work has paid off. You've had a wonderful year and you've had incredible success. After tonight's onstage competition, the contestants will go into their interviews with our judges. What words of advice, Elle, would you give them?
Oh my goodness, there's so much. Well, first, authenticity. Judges want someone who's going to be a breath of fresh air, who's going to be honest and real. And I think that's what the girls can bring to this. And also someone who needs a game plan for what they're going to bring to the Miss USA title. Now, there's so much natural beauty on our stage tonight, and there are definitely days when you only want to go with a moisturizer and some lip balm, but when you're ready to glam up or have a special event and want a little something extra, the team at Kiss and Makeup Houston has delightful makeup services for any occasion. Check it out. Thanks again to Kiss and Makeup Houston, the official makeup artist for Miss USA. A great makeup look starts with great skin, and Mia Beauty has kept my skin looking its best throughout this year. Many thanks to our official aesthetics partners for Miss USA, Mia Beauty. And when it comes to cosmetics, whether you're looking for soft glam or full-on lip color that makes a statement and lasts, you'll find it with Senegence. Here's more.
There are some routines in life that we all have in common, and then others Not so much. Lip Synths by Synergence smudge-proof, budge-proof formula makes certain that no matter what life throws your way, how fun the girls' night, or how many times your makeup could have come off, you can trust Lip Synths will last. Synergence Lip Synths. Long-lasting beauty for long-lasting looks.
Thank you again to Synergence, the official cosmetics of Miss USA.
Now, tonight we will see our 51 Miss USA contestants in the preliminary evening gown competition presented by our official and wonderful fashion partner, Giovanni. So let's begin with Alabama.
Alaska. Arizona. Washington. Arkansas. California. Connecticut.
Delaware.
District of Columbia.
Here's another look at our first group in the evening gown. Give it up for Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Washington, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, and the District of Columbia.
Now, let's keep this thing going with Georgia.
Hawaii.
Indiana.
Iowa.
Kansas.
Kentucky.
Louisiana.
Maine.
Let's see the second group in evening gowns. Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Maine.
And now the elegance continues with Maryland.
Massachusetts.
Michigan.
Minnesota.
Mississippi.
Florida. Missouri. Montana.
Nebraska.
Nevada.
Please welcome back to the stage Group 3 for one last look. Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Florida, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, and Nevada.
Thank you, Group 3. Our next group in evening gown begins with New Hampshire.
New Jersey.
New Mexico. Carolina.
North Dakota.
Ohio.
Oklahoma.
Oregon.
Pennsylvania.
Returning to the stage for another look, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, and Pennsylvania.
Our final group in evening gown starts right now with Rhode Island.
South Carolina.
South Dakota.
Tennessee.
Texas.
Utah.
Vermont. West Virginia.
Wisconsin.
Wyoming. Let's take a final look now and welcome them back on stage. Our final group, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming.
Thank you again to our official fashion partner, Giovanni, for presenting the evening gown competition and for providing my beautiful fashions for tonight as well. Thanks, Giovanni. Now, winning Miss USA comes with a luxury prize package that includes a breathtaking apartment that I will miss dearly in Los Angeles. Let me show you more about the Curve lifestyle. Thank you again to Curve for this light-filled living space with amazing views in every direction.
Elle, all of the contestants tonight, well, they looked absolutely fantastic, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
And if this is a preview, folks, of what we are going to see in the final competition on Monday night, well, all I can say is that we will be on the edge of our seats to see who will get the Mowad Power of Positivity crown.
It's going to be an epic, epic night, and I can't wait to see who makes an impression on the judges. On Monday night, 16 contestants will move one step closer to the title of Miss USA. It's going to be an exciting show, so grab your popcorn and your pearls. It's pageantry reimagined. And don't forget, you, in the audience, get to influence the outcome of the top 16 by adding a fan favorite contestant. Voting for fan favorite for the Miss USA contestants closes on Saturday night at 10 p.m. Pacific. Go to MissUSA.com to cast your vote.
Now, I'm looking forward to seeing all of the action on Monday night live on the FYI network and streaming on Hulu. I'll be there along with the Emmy award-winning host, Zuri Hall, so look out for that. And we'll get some special insights from Julissa Bermudez and Mika Jesse. And it all starts here, right here in this room that you're sitting in, the Grand Sierra Resort, at 5 p.m. Pacific. Be sure to check your local listings for the start times to make sure you do not miss it, because you're not going to want to miss this year's Miss USA special performance. Musical powerhouse pianist, composer, and producer Chloe Fowler will give what is sure to be another iconic performance.
I know I'm excited. I can't wait. And if y'all can't wait either, we have a special invitation for you. We want you guys to take part in an exclusive telecast experience after the conclusion of tonight's Miss USA preliminary competition. Stick around to be a part of the upcoming telecast. Sounds exciting, right, y'all?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Now, you will have a chance at a sneak peek, and maybe you might even be on camera. You can budge us out of the way. You'll need lots of energy and enthusiasm. You'll hear more about this opportunity following the conclusion of our show. It's nearly over. We're nearly there.
It's going to be a big show and a fierce competition. Since arriving, the contestants have spent lots of time in rehearsals and on stage preparing. They've also had a chance to spend some time enjoying some of the best of Reno Tahoe this week.
There have just been so many amazing, let's take a photo, let's do the selfie moments here this week in Reno Tahoe. Thanks again to this dynamic, incredible destination, all of the wonderful people that work here for including the Miss USA in its list of iconic events.
Now, are y'all ready to welcome back all 51 Miss USA contestants?
Are you ready?
It's been a fantastic preliminary competition. Great energy and style from everyone.
Give it up! Our appreciation to all of the sponsors, the parents, the families, and all of the contestants, the fantastic state directors, and we have to acknowledge the best, most wonderful man in the world, Ken Parham, an incredible production and creative team here, and of course, how could we go past the one, the only,
Crystal Stewart.
Crystal Stewart, give it up. Where is she? There she is. And all that's left to say is be here Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific time for the live finale to see who is going to take the crown from our dear beloved Elle Smith at the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Tahoe. Thank you very much.
And good night.